Octopath Traveler. And where we last left off, we arrived in, what's this place called? Sunshade. And we are here to recruit Primrose. So before I actually bother doing anything in town, I'm going to deal with her first, because I may have gotten burned last time. At last she's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow, the man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of the 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her soul friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Let's begin. So I got an improvement in reputation for some reason. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. Words of House Azelhart.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of 2 neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy. Father! Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget. Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the Master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment! opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep! Bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, pardon me. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. What happened to your sweet little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me! You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
Well, that was dark. Does he remind anyone else of Penguin? I don't know if I'm the only one getting that vibe. The tavern lies at the end of the central road just past the bazaar. It wasn't deli any longer.
Hello.
These are the dancers' dormitories. So what does she use as a weapon? I thought it was a dagger. No, I'm not gonna buy her anything here because I don't know what all she can. Oh, shield. Okay. That one wouldn't be too bad. Booster SP. Although that one would be pretty nice for quite a few characters. I don't know if she's a magic user though. That's the thing. Real quick, skill-wise, life skills. So he has Lion Dance, buffs allies, heavy dark damage, prevents single allies' elemental attacks. One thing I don't like about this is it only lasts for 2 turns, and it's only one target. I wouldn't mind 2 turns if they were AoE, or if they lasted longer over one target. So that's the defense, dark damage to all foes. Panther Dance isn't really that good. I'm probably gonna go for Peacock Strut next.
How are you?
I've never been down there myself. I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands. I'm waiting for her talent in case you're wondering before I go crazy and talk to everyone.
Good day to you.
This is Sunshade, the city of 1,000 pleasures. Yeah, let's just go forward a bit.
Yeah?
This tavern is Master Helgenish's pride and joy. It's particularly fun to the dancers, if you catch my meaning. This way, Primrose. Gonna move on.
Well, well.
Good food, good drink, and the dancing girls are easy on the eyes. If only the prices were a bit more reasonable.
Faring well?
I've come to rest my travel-weary body for a while. No better place in the realm, I say. The dancing girls here put on quite a show.
Good show.
I traveled across half the realm to visit this place. They say there's a girl here who dances like a goddess.
Hello.
Word around town is that the dancers here put on private shows for the master, if you know what I mean.
Ho there.
They say this place turns away all but the wealthiest of customers after nightfall. So can I open this here? Healing grape. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. We've kept the people waiting long enough, haven't we? Can we get in through this side or no? It's gonna be the other side.
Ah, there you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. Better have been worth it. You're our best chance of getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. It's her. Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marked by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I avenge you, I will dance. I was wondering if they were actually going to show her doing anything. Wow! I think I'm in love. I got a private show, darling. All too kind. And too handsome, I might add. Not bad, Primrose, not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. So my predictions for her... Well, do they have anything new to say?
Ho there. Hello.
No. So I'm thinking her setup is going to be the first 3 chapters are dealing with each member of one of the crow guys, and then the last chapter is going to be whatever her father found out about that got him killed. And that's my prediction.
Hey! Hey!
Papa, I'm going to be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank you!
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage. Yeah, that's awkward, I agree. Dancing girl? That was a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play. That would be better not to say such things. Not in this town, at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
What?
Look at her. She's beautiful. Hello, child.
Oh, come now.
Come now, Helena, this way. I'll tuck you into bed back at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. Sure.
Yes.
Suppose I should get back to my own work. A thorn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you alright?
Prim?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the Master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own?
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa, but there is no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prim.
You!
What are you doing yowling back here? Sheathe your claws, it's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips.
Wait a minute.
Now to you, Primrose. You stay.
What was that?
Sorry show you gave today.
I think not.
Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight.
You would take that tone with me?
You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Forgive me. The truth is...
I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, where are you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
But tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you, and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
You are kind, Master. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call a master. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How's your foot?
What?
Here, use this. A handkerchief? Be careful out there, okay? Here we go. Suppress wine from a townsperson. Primrose can allure townspeople into following her. Lure were a gentleman, then make for the tavern. I don't think you're going to find any fresh victims around here, but I have you. Skill, blinding dust, summonable 9. Strength only 1 of 10, I guess. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? That's our Primrose. I'll keep you safe, girl. Pray, come hither.
How are you?
Well, time to put on a different kind of show. This one looks to be the likely sort.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me.
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow. It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better.
Most unfortunate.
I'm afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show, just for you. So you probably have to use the allure on him. Heartbreaks. Scram chump. Aw, man. Nose thrash. So the old man seems to be stronger than the guard. Go figure, right? What with that mighty cliff that towers above us? Sunshade is cloaked in shadow even during the day. So it looks like there really isn't too much to do. I have to say I'm glad I did Therion and Alphen first, because theirs seem to be a lot more interactive than this one. You use those ample charms of yours to go hook a man with enough coin to please the master. What about you? Chumps everywhere I look.
My apologies.
You are a most lovely young lady, but as I said, I must away early in the morrow. You know, Slash? Admit it now. Don't you care to spend a little more time with me? I cannot resist such beauty. Pray come hither. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep.
Excellent.
Good work, kid. You will be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, master.
Beg pardon.
Good evening, gentlemen. All your basic belongings? Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me for, my dear. If that's so, we'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. The mark of the crow. How long have I waited for this day? Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. I can't let him get away.
You!
Where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kid? Master.
I think not.
You wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through now, would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back on now, kitty.
You do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You will put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But that doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the only one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
A good heart. Yusufa? Thank you. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Follow the left-hand man. I assume he'll lead us to the right-hand man and then to the ambidextrous man. You will bring the women I need, won't you now? Competent help is so hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do. I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
I'll do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So just as I thought, Helganish knows it.
Listen to me.
Bring the women to the place marked on this map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already if you're coming. Okay, time to check her equipment. So she uses just a generic dagger. We'll give her the iron dagger for the moment. Shields. I had a better shield for the ninja, or the thief. Gonna give her this. Accessories. Give her that one. That'll do for now. She's level 1. Tell me more. From birth, this elderly woman's vision was quite poor. Having never ventured beyond the borders of the Sunlands, she has never seen rolling seas nor cloudy skies, and likely never will. Oh, I'm taking your stuff. Or not. That's not doing her many favors, is that? How much is it to stay at the inn? Unless I'm mistaken, that's free.
Good.
Tell me more. An old man of gentle disposition who resides within the Sunlands. In another lifetime he bore another name, was feared as a bringer of death. When a noble client betrayed his trust, the assassin's daughter paid the price, and so he renounced his trade forever. And we're gonna bring the old man with us. Closed. Aw, man. Well met, traveler. So this is the dude that will, cleanse your reputation.
How are you?
Tell me more. Though she came to Sunshade to find her mother, she was too late, for the woman had taken ill and passed away. All that remained to give the girl comfort was a dancer's dress, a memento of happier times. Looks like this new weapons. I'll be taking that plum. And the helmet, I guess. Okay, the armor's right here. Nothing really there for me, is there? So this would actually just be an upgrade over that tiara thing I had. So this is what's so tempting. This is going to give a lot of elemental defense, but it's going to cost me a lot of evasion in the process. And Primrose, she does actually have some offensive stuff, so I think I will get a fur robe for her. Falcon Saber. That'll do for now, I guess. So tell me more, buddy. A blade in the employ of the Tavern's master, born in poverty, he threw his lot into the gang of thieves at a young age and did whatever black business was asked of him. Though he has since taken up a more respectable trade, he remains willing to provide any service for the right price. What do you want? You're not getting to see the girls if that's what you're after. Sucks that I missed an 80% chance. This is the one I really want, though. Give me the dagger. Give me the dagger and no one gets hurt. Thank you. So that's basically just a straight upgrade right from the gate. Okay, we can't go into the tavern, or the... what do you even want to call the place? The revolve shop? Silver filled pouch. Probably should actually look at selling some of these because... yeah, secret project plans. I don't know. Unless they already just have innate monetary value that they give you when you pick them up. Anyway, to the catacombs we go. Drop a save here. I still have like over 100 gigabytes on my card, so I'm good to drop a ton of saves. That's a dead end. Okay, so if you look at the minimap, I was asked by Hatred about the clouds there. I don't don't know if those actually have any significance whatsoever, because I'm going to try to walk into one. Because even when I stand still, they still move.
You won't feel a thing. Here goes nothing.
In case you're wondering, I'm using the sword there because she has to.
I am ready.
My turn. Here.
The Kaioken failed.
Don't start things you can't fix.
This place may be a dream area. And she got a level up immediately. Shadow Soul Stone.
May I have this dance?
Out of my way.
Here we go.
Hitting 10. I imagine his other weakness is going to be
I am ready.
Shadow. It's just I'm trying to do it this way for the time being to try to
I am ready.
Here we go.
Now I have to dodge the attack and I can still get perfect.
All
Damn
right.
it, Elfin, you had one job, man.
I am ready. The show is over.
And another level.
This is the beginning of your end.
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way.
It's kind of hoping for
I am
poison, to
ready.
be honest.
I am ready.
Here we go.
Wasn't anticipating both of them to live.
I
But
am
that's
ready.
just another opportunity for him. Actually, no, it's not, because he's going to
Bring it
first.
on.
I was planning to have theory on steal from the guy, but...
Ha, try again.
The other thing to keep in mind beyond EXP is the JP, because you... Well, I'd say normally you would need the skills, it's just... The ones I've seen so far have left some stuff being desired. It definitely does seem like, with a couple exceptions, the characters start with the best
I'll
skills
make this
already.
quick.
I am ready.
So hit the one that's left. Repeat.
Here goes nothing.
So the color text on their names change based on the state of the color. That means low, apparently.
And that's that.
So yeah, the enemies at Bolderfall just seem to be like... more than twice as valuable, unless I'm misreading this?
This is the beginning of your end.
Over here.
I I am ready.
Here goes nothing. Here we go.
And that's that.
That's putting it mildly. Grab this. If you need anything, say the word. So I'm guessing the boss is over there. The chapter seems to be flying by. I think I said the same thing about Therions before all those scenes at the end. And it looks like there's only one enemy to be found here.
Here goes nothing.
I am ready.
Out of my...
I am...
Yeah, for things, it should be lower on account of the ice.
Ha! Try again.
May I have?
Finally, some variety.
I am ready.
Must be weak to darkness.
Out of my way.
It's an assassin bug.
Here we go.
I am ready.
Here Ha! Try again.
Essence of pomegranate. Power and hearing. 50 HP would be better on one of the tankier characters. I think it's Old Barrack who has the bolster defense thing, so I'm probably going to leave that aside for now.
I'll make this quick.
I am ready. The moonlight
Here goes nothing. Bring it on.
I don't know if that microphone, if the microphone picked up the sneeze or not. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. Push the mute
Where's
button
the
as
nearest
fast as I
tavern?
could, just sound like it was fast enough. So one downside I noticed already is just there isn't really like a lot of value to the levels themselves. Seems like there's a lot more value in just the JP they get for the fights, and by extension maybe the money, especially if you get Tressa early, so you can buy crap.
You won't feel a thing.
I am ready.
Let's go for this guy to knock him out of the turn gauge.
My turn.
Here goes nothing. Cool off.
Okay, turn-wise, we want him to go first.
Here goes.
Put the guy up front because he's
My turn.
him to hit the guy even since he does like a
I am ready.
should have been a moderate amount of damage. The thing should be on its last legs.
At me? Here we go.
To defend. Yoink!
What's yours is mine.
I am ready.
And then knife goes in, guts come out.
The show is over.
Okay, so that we've confirmed it. There is a difference between the items obtained at the end of a fight as well as the steel. I was concerned that the steel may appear there, but we verified it right there that that is not the case.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kid?
Master Helganish, whatever are you doing here at this hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Yusufa!
I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut, but my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
She's not gonna be in the sequel.
Brim, I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Hey, Brim. We're friends, aren't we?
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely having no one. But you, Brim, you were different. Always standing tall, proud. No matter how hard your days, looking at you gave me strength.
Yusufa.
Tell me, Brim, were we friends?
Yes, Yusufa. You were my friend.
I'm so happy. Not alone.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life. If she'd shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me? You're nothing but a stupid whore! You would have died on the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
All these years, the jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day, The day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
Primrose. You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just a little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine, very well. You've had your fun. That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction, I will overlook your impertinence.
Master, go pleasure yourself.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite. What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
The only shame is that I could not do this sooner, Master.
I guess Penguin is the boss of this fun chapter.
I am ready.
Old man. So he's weak to spears.
Try this!
Nothing about the dagger.
All right.
So does he stay for 9 turns, or how does that work exactly? She probably does need to be higher level to thrive out here, I guess.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
I don't have a way to break him or anything, so I'm just gonna go next lackey.
Had me?
What's yours?
All the worthless crap. And he mugged the dude in the end.
Here we go.
Patch her up to
That'll
full.
do her.
My turn.
Here we go. Alrighty.
I am ready. The moonlight.
He should be in position to steal now.
I am ready.
Aw, man.
Here we go.
So the old dude's on the run from the cops now that he's murdered a guy, huh? Let's patch up
That'll
Darion
do
so we
her.
don't have to worry about him. You even got the poison.
Here we go.
I think the daggers... Actually, the hatchet might be lower.
Cool off.
I suspect he was weak to ice. So the poison stacks, interestingly enough. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do at this point.
I'm ready.
Out of my way.
So
No,
I have to
you
waste
don't.
2 turns here?
Here goes nothing. Bring it on.
Actually, there might have been a way to...
No, you don't.
I'm ready.
I have to see if he acts last or not.
The moonlight glows.
Only the dagger works.
My turn.
That was worth a shot.
Bring it on.
I'll swing my axe
That'll
at
do it.
next to see if that does anything.
Over here.
Seriously?
I'm ready.
Screw it. Come at me, bro.
Here goes nothing. Cool off.
We're not gonna find out about the axe, I think. You have something that belongs to me.
All right. All right. Cool off.
Should be on his last legs here.
I'm ready.
So if you doubted me when I said that they could call their lackeys back, they can.
What's yours? Mine.
That's such a ripoff, dude.
I'm ready. The moonlight glows.
So,
Here goes
as
nothing.
promised,
I'm ready.
Here goes nothing. What's the big idea? Bring it on.
you can't let me do this the easy way, can you?
Cool off.
Are you?
I'm ready.
I want to kill this one.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. The moonlight glows.
What's yours? Mine.
Like, is the arms master gonna ask some questions when I
Here
show
we
up
go.
with like a dozen episodes? Trying to
Ha, try again.
got a heavy coin pouch, so I got 2 of them, I guess.
Primrose.
You always were different from the rest. The fire in your eyes, it burned brighter than any others. I have seen many a girl in my years, but none quite like you. You fascinated me from the start.
Come, Primrose. Won't you dance one last dance for me?
Quite the dancer yourself in the end.
Guess you won't be needing this anymore. The village of Still Snow. We'll need to pack some warmer clothes.
Farewell.
And with that, Master, I do believe my debt is paid. Man, whoever Crow finds that place is in for the jackpot. 6 bodies? Useful. We are free at last, my friend. And so Primrose sets out from the shifting sands to a land of swirling snow, in her quest for vengeance against the free-fall crows. Where this dance will lead her, none can say. So I guess the crow fights are going to be 2, 3, and 4, not 1, 2, 3. So there is still business for us here, plus the side quest should appear now. Wonder if we can actually take the old man, like, across the world with us or not.
That's right.
My girl isn't strong. It's too dangerous for her to leave the house for long. Well, all she speaks of is the blue dancing girl that she saw last time she went to the town fete. For a chance if I could find that blue dancing girl and have her dance for my daughter once more. Yep, you're gonna need to do a seance on that one. Mother to a sickly child, the resident of Sunshade tries not to bemoan her lot in life. She still holds out hope that one day her daughter will grow strong enough to dance like the woman she so deeply admires. That's not something to look... You know what, never mind. I'm just gonna take your stuff and be on my way. What? Such a fine day outside. I'll never be well enough to stay out for long, though. That's what I heard the doctor say. Tell me more, kid. Wigavati, this young girl of Sunshade, spends most of her days resting in bed. Through a window of her home, she once watched a troupe of dancers performing in the streets, and ever since has envied their grace and beauty. I was expecting her to have the... Wow. Okay, so my actions are locked for the time being. In order to get those back, you have to talk to the bartender. I don't know if he's in here or where exactly. Because he was in the street. I figured he was probably there because you couldn't come in here. Yeah, it's this guy. Restore reputation. I'm gonna go steal that brat's stuff for that. I don't know how Therion blew 2 80% chance seals. That is crazy, man. If he screws up that bad, he's not long for being a thief. 3 times. Try taking the candy first. How? That's 80%. Wow.
Oh.
Do you know the merchant who brings spices from the south? Last time I met him, I got the best pepper and quantrade too. Tell me more. The wife of a man who works in Sunshade, a somewhat talented cook, she takes every opportunity to learn how to make the delicacies of distant lands from foreigners. However, she invariably ends up using her preferred spices of the south, and so all her dishes taste the same. Holy crap, man. And then I want to see what she has to offer for you. Panic Slash? No. I kind of want a weapon type. I'm taking that just because you and your kid had to screw up everything. Allure, she knows Thrash, but I'm just going to stick with the old-timer at this rate.
So, you see...
My memory is a blank slate. All I can remember is the name Layla. And yet I can't help but feel that someone out there is calling to me. Someone who needs me. This young woman lost her memory after nearly drowning in a river. Unable to recall much of anything beyond her own name, she strives to help others despite her condition. The only thing she remembers is that she spent much time with a crass brute of a man. Oh, the guy who threw her in there. Wind amulet? I don't know how likely it is to encounter a wind element. So, if not for the whole dagger thing, I would take her with.
Ah!
The plants that grow in southern lands produce fine spices to use for cooking. Even the most flavorless dishes can be imbued with the flavorful tastes of the southern lands. They are wondrous spices. Tell me more about these spices. Traveling merchant who sells spices, there is nothing he enjoys more than sampling the unique dishes of a particular region. That said, if a dish is not to his liking, he will not hesitate to season it to suit his tastes. I'll take it. And then if we want to bring money bags here along, Skills Exotic Spices. I don't know what all that does. I was a famous dancer once. Everyone in these sands knew my name. The last time that I performed on stage, I danced in this very dress, my infamous star dress. It was the greatest performance of my life. I was left with no regrets. The preeminent dancer of her time, when she took the stage, the crowd roared with delight. When she performed, not a word was spoken. When at last she had finished, she slipped away unseen, like a whisper on the wind. Wow. But only a 30% chance of success. Let go of me. I require no escort from the likes of you. Don't be shy, love. I'll take you to a place with cushions like the clouds. I'll go where I please, thank you. Now let me go. So begins the tale of Rhea, born to roam. What are you gawking at? This ain't a public show. Working during the day and splurging the money at night, this man believes in living without regrets, and roams the Sunlands trying to do just that. Empty coin pouch? Born with beauty and grace, this charming woman finds it difficult to go anywhere without being badgered by aspiring suitors. Oh, this one is really tempting. 200 HP isn't really that much. It would double, effectively, Prim's health and pretty much any new recruit I get. But that Inferno Amulet is really tempting. The thing is, I need to level up Therion so I can steal better. And keep in mind, if you brought Tressa, you could just outright buy it from them, provided you have the money, of course.
Cheers, mate!
This is a business. Even if the taverns change hands, means not to us. We've got plenty of work to do. Born and raised in the frigid north, he was at first unaccustomed to the sight of Sunshade's dancers performing in such light, revealing garments. He has since resolved to stay in Sunshade for as long as circumstances allow. Portrait with a kiss. And then if we want to drag him along, he poisons, but that's it. Damn, if they don't serve the best ale here. And who are you? You looking for a dance? I'll take you on, sweetheart. A brute hired to keep peace in the local tavern. To the consternation of his employer, he spends the majority of his time at the bottom of an empty mug. then if we're going to bother with the drunk, that would be really tempting. It's an... Then again, I do have a hatchet user, so... Let's start with him. Would you look at that? The useless son is our hired arm. He's supposed to keep the peace when our customers get a bit rowdy. But all he does is drink and not work. His coin disappears as quickly as the sands in an hourglass. Maybe someone actually bested him in a fight for once. He'd learn to take his position with a bit more gravity. Me? Are you mad? Have you seen the size of him? I couldn't beat someone like that in a fight. So to deal with the bouncer, we're going to need Hanet. Or Old Barrack. The newly hired barkeep of the Tavern in Sunshade, he has made a concerted effort to obtain fine spirits from lands near and far. Though many of these varieties are notoriously rare, he somehow managed to acquire them without paying a premium. Healing grape. And then if we want to drag him along. My name...
Huh?
I bought this tavern. Managing it isn't easy, but it's worth the effort to see the smiles on my customers' faces. The prodigal son of a wealthy family, he was cast out after failing to earn his keep. Following the untimely demise of Helganish, he purchased his tavern and set about making changes. The dancers' lives said to have improved, and the drinks are more affordable than ever. We'll find that in time eventually, folks. So the jam is a little bit tempting because it's like it does multiple things. And the Owl of Life M, that's... Damn, how do I get Therion to steal better, man?
Faring well?
Should really be getting on my travels, perhaps tomorrow. A self-proclaimed scholar who travels the land and samples the cuisine of various taverns, and afterwards assesses them in a variety of criteria. He hopes to compile his writings in written form and disseminate them to the public, but he's yet to find a patron willing to fund his bold endeavor. So, Sharp Nut, Slippery Nut, and those are permanent increases if I remember correctly. You know what? So here's all that stuff I need to sell. Slay restores SP. So yeah, why is the tree nut say only restores SP if it's called a nut? And if we want to drag you along, you got nothing for us. The dancing girls here put on quite a show. A young woman of humble birth who left her parents and came to Sunshade to work at a tavern. From an early age, her mother, an experienced swordswoman, trained her in the use of a blade. Owing to her consummate skill, the tavern has seen a sharp decrease in drunken fisticuffs. Critical hearing. So how strong are you? I'm gonna leave her be just because Hanet's gonna be using a bow and she's who we're getting next. Word has it the Star Dancer here has moved on to other pursuits. This hunter has developed a habit of treating himself at the tavern after claiming the rewards for impressive marks. After slaying a fearsome beast that was terrorizing the local populace, he received a sum fit for a king and has been wearing the same satisfied grin for days on end. Oh man. So he's not a very good hunter if that's all he's packing. Whisper mills all belong to me. All you need for the mills to keep running is a bit of wind. They're surely one of man's greatest inventions. A lazy man who spends his days thinking of ways to make easy money. More enthusiastic and diligent in his youth, he grew less ambitious as the years passed. Regrettably, while he's been more active of late, he is solely in pursuit of a scheme to deceive the foolish and greedy. So yeah, we are definitely overdue for an upgrade. Wow. So he's a powerful fire mage, I guess.
Hello.
Folks say the old master here was a savage brute, but I haven't heard much yet about the new one. Unlike other mercenaries who are accustomed to the sights of Sunshade, the Screen Horde is not, having never known the intimate company of fairer sex. Unsurprisingly, this has led him to spend altogether too much coin on the dancing girls, far in excess of his meager earnings. How does he keep failing these 80% rolls? So he heals us.
Truth is...
This is just between you and me, but I think the thieves are brilliant. I've got nimble fingers and a forgettable face. At least that's what my mates tell me. Short of it is, I've got the makings of a top thief. So could he be a candidate for that quest with the thieves in Bolderfall? Or Bolderfall, what's the place called? Blessed with unremarkable features and a talent for staying still at length, this often-ignored youth of Sunshade has entertained fantasies of becoming a master thief since he was a small child. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh. Yes. So yeah, we're going to Bolderfall to deliver him. They say this place turns away all but the wealthiest customers after nightfall. So, my allure is now more effective after making the roll. A merchant in desperate search of a good time. Since the recent birth of his first child, he has found it considerably more difficult to carouse close to home in Victor's Hollow. And they are missing the apostrophe on Victor's there. So he has taken to frequenting Sunshade instead. Heavy coin pouch.
Hold there.
Still need to talk to him.
Hold there.
He knows black magic. Anyway, let's grab this real quick. Nourishing nut. Anything else up here? Are we actually able to go backstage by any chance? Olive of Life. Can't go that way. So overall, I have to ask you guys, what do you think of all the shock value in Primrose's section? The whole girl getting stabbed. Primrose, well, you got to see all the innuendo, I guess, so. Figured there'd be something here. Healing grade. Oh. Alas, no one turns their head at my dancing. I cannot catch anyone's eye. Dancing is nothing but a sorrow. Maybe it's time I hang up my dance shoes. But before I do, I want to stand on that stage and dance with grace one more time. You can have the diva dress.
Oh!
What is this? This dress. It's beautiful. It's really just stunning. Looks just like the dress worn by a great dancer I used to look up to ever so much. How nostalgic to think of it now. When I first came here to this tavern, I practiced so desperately to try to dance as she did. Things were so awful here, but the dancing. I always did love the dancing. I've been dancing so many years now, but I wonder if I ever got close to her level at all. It's like a dream come true, to get to wear this dress just like hers and dance on the stage as she did. I suppose it is time for my last cue. Thank you. Hey, we got the Wind Amulet and the end of her time to shine. So, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. The one side quest you need Haunted for. So let's warp on over to Bolderfall. And as I mentioned, Haunted's next, so this is on our way anyway. Are you from Marta's game?
Yeah?
What's it to you, lad? I want more than anything to be a thief. Can I join your gang, please? Hang me if this ain't a fine happenstance. Truth be told, I've been looking to leave the thieving life behind me. If you really think you're up to the task, go ahead and take my place. Truly? Just like that? I'm going to return to my village and take up locksmithing. Locksmithing, eh? Who better to make locks than a man who's picked 100? I'll build the perfect lock, the likes of which no one can break and get rich doing it. That's a fine plan, mate. Tell you what. I'll learn the art of picking and be the first thief to pick your unpickable lock. Sounds like a fine game indeed. Well, lad, I hope the thieving life treats you well. Blazon of Protection.
Ain't that grand?
I'm a real thief at last. Leave him there. Ah, you can't allure her. I want someone with a weapon type I don't have. Recruit him. And there we go. So I'm gonna drop a save real quick. We've come quite a ways since the boss fight. And looking at the map, I said looking at the map, there we go. It's up here. Or I could go the other way and get Old Baron and save Haunted for last. Because I would like to get Tress up. Why do they have to be on opposite sides of the map? I should have looked into recruiting the pregnant woman now that I think about it. That is such a missed opportunity, man.
You won't feel a thing.
I'm ready.
Here goes nothing.
I'm ready.
Over here. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
I don't know if he's actually going to level up soon,
That'll
so
do
let's
it.
just patch him up. I'll get the SP back as we go.
I'm ready. The moonlight glows. The show is over.
Danger level 7. Herb of Light.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
Here goes nothing. Here we go.
Wow.
I am ready.
No, there goes my perfect.
Bring it on.
The show is over.
Victor's Hollow, Bolderfall.
This is the beginning of your end.
Here goes
Oh,
nothing.
these are unique enemies.
Out of my way.
Nothing.
Thought you had me?
I am ready.
Nothing. So I don't have a weapon type that can hurt these guys.
Thought you had me?
Seriously hurt them.
My turn.
At least have that going for me.
Bring it on.
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Over here.
I am.
Watch me now.
All right. Here we go. All right. My turn. What's yours is mine.
There we go. So we need mug
I
to
am
do.
ready. The moonlight
And that's that.
Olive of Life.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Here goes nothing. Cool off. My turn.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
I am ready. I am.
My turn. What's yours is mine. Here goes. Let's get down to work.
I am ready.
Here we go. Ha! Try again.
Yeah, I need to get through here as fast as possible since these fights are gonna just drag on. Slippery nut. So yeah, I definitely stand by my decision to get Therion early because
Let's see
otherwise
what
I
you
have
got.
to come back for those.
All right.
Forest Fucking 3.
I am ready.
His other weakness has to be bows. That's quite a punch.
I am ready.
Out of my way. What's yours is mine.
Here goes nothing. My turn.
What's yours is mine.
Can you mug him still?
I am ready.
Here we go.
I'll teach him to be stingy.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way. What's yours is mine.
Sleep arrow.
I am ready.
Bring it up. That's what I'm talking about.
As things currently stand, I'm probably gonna need better weapons much sooner rather than later. Anyways, learn skills. I'm gonna take him poison. Got Hale and Hardy. And I can pick up 2 things for her. Take that one. And we're gonna take Night Oak. Okay, so that's pretty helpful. It makes her buffs last longer. Wow. $500 hit points this early is a little overpowered, I want to say.
May I have this dance?
All right.
I am ready. I am ready.
Bring it on.
What's yours is mine.
I am ready.
Bring it on.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Flames Grace, Swarky.
May I have this dance?
Here we go.
Out of my way.
I am ready. I am ready.
My turn. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
I am ready.
Still.
Where's the nearest tavern?
There's a pounce, but I'll take it nonetheless. The way Therion's been botching his thieving attempts. I'm gonna need as much money as I can to actually pay off the reputation repair fee, and we'll call it that. So here we are in the new town. Save points over here. And we'll pick up with Haunted in the next video. So until next time, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.